Hey guys, today I'm doing kind of a life after Tirzepatide, life after a GLP-1 vlog. I have been off my GLP-1 about a month and a half now. So far I have been maintaining. I did lots of lifestyle changes during my time on the GLP-1. I personally decided to get off and see how I do. I definitely feel like I had metabolism and hormonal healing and my body's just in a much better place. So this morning I am fasting. I try to do a 14 to 16 hour intermittent fast. My body seems to do really well with that. It helps me keep my daily food intake under control. It works for me. So I stopped eating around 5:45 last night. I had an early dinner. An early dinner definitely helps with intermittent fasting. Right now it's around 8:30. I just dropped my kiddos off at preschool. I'm gonna try to not eat until 9:45, and I'm at the gym right now, so I'm going to do a workout while fasting, which is just really, really great for fat burn. I love it when it works out. It doesn't always work out with my schedule. I do work in a PR job in the office 3 days a week, so I'm not really able to do a morning workout those days. But on days it does work out. I love to do a morning workout while fasting. It's just really great for fat burn. I did make sure I was plenty hydrated. I also had a black coffee this morning. You can have water and black coffee while you're fasting, definitely. Real quick, my normal workout kind of routine is right now I try to do twice a week Pilates, once a week a full body weight workout, and then every other day try to do at least 30 minutes of cardio. Today is my weight workout day, and I was someone who used to get a little intimidated by weight workouts. I just, a couple times I like hurt my back, or I worried about like not having a spotter and something going wrong or whatever. So I shifted to just doing the machines, the weight machines at my gym, and it has been fabulous. You don't need a spotter. The machines kind of keep your form right, which I love. And with my weight workouts, with the machines, I try to always do the squat machine, the thigh machine, the bench press machine, and then some sort of abs with weights. I do 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. So I do the movement 10 to 12 times, take a 30-second break or so, and then do that 3 times. And hopefully by the end of that 3rd set, I should be nearing failure. So almost to the point where I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can do this anymore. If I'm not, then I know it's time to move up weights. So I do kind of low weights, lots of reps, which is hopefully good for that like more lean look. Today I'm gonna do a 15-ish minute walking warm up on the treadmill, and then do my weights, and then probably do kind of a yoga stretch cool down. All right, I am home and it's almost 9:45 and I am ready to eat. I am gonna make myself a 2-egg cheese omelet, have a side of turkey sausage, and have a protein and creatine smoothie. I'm just adding a little sea salt. I'm gonna put this in my pan just with some olive oil spray. My turkey sausage, I'm just gonna use 2 of these. I get these at Sam's, and I'm just gonna microwave 2 of them. For my smoothie, I'm gonna do about 10 ounces of almond milk. And I'm gonna do this Trevani protein powder. The Trevani protein powder has really great ingredients. It is dairy-free, gluten-free, soy-free. It's organic pea powder, vanilla powder, cinnamon, pumpkin seed, nutmeg, and they have a pumpkin spice flavor right now, which is just so good. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna do a scoop of this. And a scoop of creatine. Creatine, don't skip on creatine. It's really good for building muscle. So I'm gonna blend this up, and this will be like a little dessert for after my omelets. Okay, so here is breakfast. That was delicious. According to my Lumen app, that's what I use to track my food. That breakfast was around 580 calories, 60 grams of protein, 31 grams of fat, 14 carbs. I love that it hit 60 grams of protein. 580 calories I think is fine for a meal like that. I don't always eat that big of a breakfast, but because I had worked out while fasting, I wanted to get a lot of protein in and go ahead and energize myself for the day. It's about 1 now, and I think I want to wait to eat lunch for like another hour, but I'm kind of hungry. So I'm just gonna eat a plum. I love these. And I'm gonna have half an electrolyte powder. I don't have electrolytes every day anymore now that I'm not on a GLP-1. I don't think that I necessarily need it. But on days like today where I could just use a little pick-me-up, I'm just gonna have half of this packet in some water. So I like this Liquid Labs brand. I also like the sugar-free Liquid IV. I think with electrolytes, you just have to be really careful to get one that's either low sugar or no sugar, because some of them are really high in sugar. I don't always snack between breakfast and lunch. Sometimes I can make it to lunch, no problem. Sometimes I just need like a little pick-me-up. So today is a snack day. All right, it's lunchtime, and I just call this a sandwich in a bowl. It's a bunch of mixed greens with some nitrate-free turkey lunch meat, some cheese, half an avocado, and some light mayo. I'm gonna just mix this all up and eat it. It's basically what I would put on a sandwich minus the bread. According to my app, my lunch, including that plum, was 465 calories, 46 grams of protein, 30 grams of carbs, 17 grams of fat. So I'm actually doing quite well on protein for today, which is great because it was the day that I did strength training. It's been a little bit and I'm feeling a little snacky, so I'm gonna have one of these, the Better Nut Bars, dark chocolate and sea salt. I love chocolate in the afternoon. And I'm gonna have this with a black coffee. This is 190 calories and 6 grams of protein. For dinner this night, I just grabbed some chicken tenderloins and topped it with some Thai basil sauce that we had made homemade and frozen. The Thai basil was actually from our garden, and this ended up so delicious and so easy. And then I also made some jasmine rice and some cauliflower and just kind of made a bowl out of it. Some of you are going to think this is crazy, but for dinner a lot, I have been putting some apple cider vinegar in my water. And apple cider vinegar is just great for your gut health. And I actually think it tastes kind of good. Okay, that dinner was 399 calories, 43 grams of protein, 46 grams of carb, and 4 grams of fat. And I don't weigh my food or anything, so these are all just estimates, but it's still really helpful to know where I'm at and learn about the food I'm eating. So for the day, you know, I just realized that I did not add that avocado half to my lunch. Now, the adjusted total, my total of the day was 1,837 calories, 85 grams of fat, 157 grams of protein, and 106 grams of carbs. So definitely a higher protein day than normal, which is great. Hopefully I'm building some muscle. I think some areas where my diet has room to improvement is less processed food. So with like the deli turkey, I always make sure to get nitrate free, but that still is pretty processed, and so is the turkey sausage. But both were excellent sources of protein, and I went above my protein goals. I try to get at least 90 grams of protein a day, and then days that I do strength training, more than that. So that's great. And I love that for dinner, I had homemade pesto instead of canned pesto. Sometimes I use canned, which is fine, but I love that I was able to do that. A lower carb sub for dinner could have been cauliflower rice instead of the jasmine rice, but the rest of the family, I think, appreciated the jasmine rice, and I was just kind of feeling it. And I think it worked because earlier in the day was pretty low carb, but if I had had like a higher carb lunch or something, I might have just made myself cauliflower rice and done that rather than have like 2 carb heavy dinners, if that makes sense. But yeah, that will be it for this video. I hope it was helpful to see kind of how I'm trying to maintain and what my lifestyle looks like now. If you have any questions at all, feel free to leave them in the comments. If you have any suggestions for me, feel free to leave them in the comments, or any meal ideas. I'd love to hear it. Please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. I'd love if you'd subscribed if you have not already, and I will see you in my next video.